Witam wszystkich ponownie w niezwykle chaotycznym miejscu, jakim jest Deus Ex, kwatera główna nie wiadomo czego, i wraz ze mną jest Odiene, którą mam nadzieję, że było słychać.
A? Mogłoby mnie nie być?
Nie, tak, bo strasznie głośno jest tam na zewnątrz. Okej, do spożycia, gazeta, tak, to wiemy. Jakieś coś. Tutaj nic, ale jeszcze laptop. Jęć!
I ciemno.
O Boż.
Masz 10 odsłon, czy możesz sobie odsłonić.
No fakt. O, come on! Jestem w 4 literach. Wieczkę, mogę sobie wzmocnić tak. Dobra, muszę iść tu. I teraz albo. Wow! Okej, próbujemy. Od razu ciebie. Okej, wzmocnij. Przejmij. Nasz dobry zmysł zaraz do najbardziej ortodoksyjne samotne wilki. I jest jeszcze trzeci, Wine Black. Chicken jest zamknięty w sobie, on się nigdy nie pojawia, nawet na odprawę. Roxana z dyrektorem Mirek. Działa antyterrorystycznie, jasno. Formalnie odpowiada przed tragedię, ale ponieważ jest naszym jedynym ulepszonym agentem, dyrektor... To żal, ale wspólnie z Jensenem starali się nie wchodzić sobie w drogę. O, trochę rozjaśniłem powodzenia. Rozmawiałeś, że Jennifer stwierdził, że udostępnić kod dostępu do apteczki. Okej. Witamy w grupie operacyjnej. Postanowiłem w pani komputerze domyślne hasło. Proszę jak najszybciej zmienić je na coś osobistego i prywatnego. Aus, one, lu, mech. Doktor, witamy w TF20. Bardzo się cieszę zajmować wyjątkowymi osobowościami, które tu mamy. Okej, czyli standardowe zasady poznawcze, bardzo ładnie. Wszystko? Wszystko. Analityk. Dziękuję. To jest do rzucania. To jest do przesunięcia. Tyle lutu i nic dla mnie. Czekaj, to? Tak, pojemnik kriogeniczny do rzucania. Aha. Ile to jest laboratorium? Dobra. To jest komputer. Leczer. Zaraz. Pamiętam skądś to nazwisko. Jest transfer? Nie, to obowiązkowo tędy. O, ty sobie jaja robisz. Bam, dziękuję. Szanowni Państwo, na swoją nowelę detektyw... Zaraz, to on nie był w pierwszej części?
To nie kojarzę akurat.
A coś tam pamiętam, że czytałem o jakiejś noweli detektywistycznej. Jeden z policji słyszał o tobie pewną plotkę, że o co mi chodzi. Nikomu o tym nie powiem, bo twoje ploty... Pogadam z Millerem. Idziesz na obiad? Coś pamiętam, ale... Aż... I od razu taki kuszący bank danych. No nie. Dobra, tu. Tutaj, o, bardzo ładnie. Tu jest. Dobra, próbujemy. Dziękuję. Mamy wszystko. Była jeszcze jedna skrzynia danych. Części, oprogramowanie. Dziękuję. A, jeszcze szafka. O! Oj. Mam nadzieję, że mają tutaj sklep.
Nie.
Nie. Chwileczkę, jest tu coś? O, no nie będę tu wchodził. Nie. Tutaj mogę wejść. Tu z kolei... Zaraz. A.
W gazetach raczej będzie to samo. Chyba, że wrócisz tu w innym dniu.
State police says they're still hauling out bodies. No one's claimed responsibility yet.
Thanks. Keep digging. I'm on it. Still unconfirmed.
No nie.
How's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Czyli tak, mam iść tam na górę, dobra. Chwileczkę, gdzie tu jest... Po drugiej stronie, dobra.
From the train station is spotty. It's gonna take him a while. I'll mail it.
I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours. Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Czyżby nasza nowa miłość? Odprawa. Ćwiczenie czy minimistrza? Py. Po co mi piu-piu?
Jensen, we need to talk.
Janus relies on public perception.
Chwileczkę.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up telecam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO on this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But Whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the collective ever found out where we operate... My god, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
To jest dobre myślenie.
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
To nie jest najgroźniejsza rzecz.
I need you to find out as much as you can about...
Akceptujemy.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment, top floor, 33 Hull Avenue, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day, probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Okej, co to jest? Karta dostępu na strzelnicę, to już wiemy. Coś jeszcze? Oprogramowanie. Odszukaj włam, dobra.
Janus
Teraz...
relies on public perception.
Ach, jak miło. Poczekaj, coś tu jeszcze jest? Nie. Nie.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns of the 50 richest
Nie!
people in New Zealand. It made
Nie. Ja mam maksym... O! O!
Ale tymi częściami chyba też możesz robić ulepszenia do broni, czy mi się...
Mogę, ale wiesz, ja jestem... Jestem typem typu... Wiesz, cały czas po prostu zbieranie.
No wykorzystuj to nam.
Wykorzystuj swój lód, to jest ciężkie. Meczkę. Modyfikuj. To ja tu mogę magazynek, tylko że magazynek mi jest zbędny. Dobra. To ulepszymy to piu-piu, bo mi się przyda tam na dole. Okej. Obrażenia, tak. Obrażenia, tak. Magazynek, tak. Rozumiem zasadę ulepszenia.
Mhm.
Okej. Jeszcze raz. Okej, na razie może tyle. Jeszcze jedno.
No i
Max.
teraz już pewnie możesz podnieść.
O 11.
very interesting reading.
I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours.
That's that sweatshop footage during the halftime show.
Agent. Ktoś tu jeszcze jest imienny?
We're comparing notes. If we don't learn the way these people think, we'll never...
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Poproszę. Ufam twoim przeczuciom bardziej niż dowodom przedstawionym przez innych. Nie mam... Teraz... Klasyk przejawienia drakonowską, to tam czasem przekąsi coś Spila, który zawsze wydawał się trochę dziwny. Dzisiaj dowiedziałem się od Tarabodkowego.
Ty już tam byłeś.
No.
They don't care about your...
Ja mogę się włamać publicznie.
You think one of them would pop up?
Wydaje mi się, że możesz.
Okej,
Oni
zapis
mogą
gry.
słuchać jakiś komentarz.
Próbujemy.
No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
To nakaz przeszukania jako fejki, to tylko nie mów nikomu, że twoim zdaniem Janusz skontaktuje się. Nie. Wszystkie siły w zamach proszę po cichu. Musimy dorwać tego. Okej. Już niebawem odbędzie łącznika zawody strzeleckie. Yeah. Czyli możemy się włamywać. Dali na kartę. Okej, czy ja mogę się tu? Nie mogę.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okej, kod dostępu. Chcę podzielić się z tobą. Znowu mam licencję w Afganistanie.
listening to this police chatter.
Sprawdzić, czy wciąż działa na 100%. Kody. Po co mi kody? Co to jest? A, działko.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
Ojoj.
What I need you to do is listen to me.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Tu.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty
Like
wiring.
serial killers, deep down they all want to be caught.
Access granted.
Patience is the first thing you learn to have. These guys might as well be ghosts.
Kolejny kod.
You could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
You think one of them would pop up?
O, mamo. Jeśli to nie jest pułapka, to nie wiem, co to jest. To nie jest pułapka?
These guys might
Is it or is it not a probable target?
Trace access granted.
Najwyraźniej nie.
Isn't much here to go on.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Nic. Wszystkie komputery przeszperane.
Start with theorizing percentages.
Zobaczmy, co u Vincenta Blacka. Tak na wszelki wypadek.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the Og incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have
O mój ja.
Trudnienia, no.
and rhetoric has only widened the gap and pushed
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
O, jeszcze kawałek. Dziękuję. O, ty sobie jaja robisz.
Access denied.
Auć.
yet another augmented.
Chwileczkę. Czytaj. Ja chcę te 5 PD. Ja chcę te 5 PD. Okej, pakuj.
Because you are always watching.
O Boż. Czy muszę iść tu na dół?
A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okej.
All of this occurring after Dr. Dallas Lemmon, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighborhood
Jeszcze kawałek.
Access granted.
Yeah.
and merely seeks to ensure the rights of
Odblokuj.
but with the United Nations set to defeat the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks,
Well, shit. Chwileczkę. Wyrzuć. Połącz. Ja. Zapisz. Co my tu mamy? Części. Vincent Black. Well...
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to prey on juggernaut collectors.
Spokojnie.
Access granted. For exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook,
Wali wywożą z trzech niezarejestrowanych, ulepszonych, podejrzewam, ale trudno stwierdzić, to gorsze wygląda. Kupują ich do czysta, po czym sprzedają do pracy, do burdeli albo na części. Auć. Okay.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. He made it out of the Bible.
Agent Jensen!
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
Oh!
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military grade
Poproszę
augmentation.
część z tego.
Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Tak. Było dziełem szaleńca.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here. In the
Tylko
real
żeby
world.
za bardzo mu się to nie spodobało.
I understand the feeling.
No ale przynajmniej podziękował nam za to zadanie drugorzędne.
Tak, właśnie nie było wygodku, gdy się nie udało, tak?
Nie, za to, że wyłączyliśmy antenę.
Aha.
To przecież powiedział o tym, że dziękuję za to wyłączenie. Okej, tu, 3.
I hate this. I really hate this.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No co jest?
God, my
You think one of them would pop up on some list?
Access granted.
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise
Kapitan Irina ma... O.
an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia,
You think one of them would
hacked
pop up on
combat
some
drones
list?
attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Nowy praks, chwilę.
Z ciekawostek możesz jeszcze chyba podejść do tego gościa, co jest przy tej tablicy takiej.
Moment. Jestem o krok od elektrycznoodporności.
I think Director Miller's making a mistake, putting all our resources into finding these
First the
Dubai
Dubai mission and now the train station bombing.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
I've got to hand it to you.
No.
Agent Jensen! I'm scheduled to return from the dead at 0:30.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Chyba jednak nie mogę.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you
No
are.
czekaj,
They
to
say
nie
bad
tak.
things come in threes. I hope they're wrong. Nothing.
Chwileczkę.
Nie,
I don't think
to
we're equipped to handle another terror problem this
Having
week.
an unidentified enemy is
No, chyba nie tu.
We were right there at the Jin's doorstep,
God,
and now
this
we're
is
letting
so
our
weird.
Pokoju, grupa operacyjna 29.
It is Jensen, yes? I had better get back to stowing. Agent Jensen!
Przestań mnie ciągle wzywać, człowieku.
You think one of them would pop up on some list?
especially in the wake of the Og incident, where
Duncan.
millions of
O, dobra, bo ty już jesteś gdzie indziej.
opponents of the legislation have been protesting.
Spokojnie, zaraz jeszcze sprawdzę resztę miejsc.
This escalation in the
Chwileczkę.
violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and
A,
polarized
nie mam
the dialogue
innych
on
naboi.
both sides of the
No
issue.
tak.
We will be watching the UN closely. Sam, reporting to you, live.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jin's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jin is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's
Aw.
not your case.
Come on, McCready, we're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose caller it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys, I'm gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Smutne.
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
No.
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Powiem to tak. On udaje dupka, ale rzeczywiście się troszczy. Jego mowa po prostu stwierdza, wiecie, jestem dupkiem, nie wchodźcie mi w drogę. Oh, come on! Ja się zabiję o tą elektryczność. Czy ty albo Chang braliście kartę? Mają trzymać na niższym piętrze. Policja znowu nie chce ze mną współpracować. W kolektywie dała mi urządzenie podsłuchujące do podłożenia w holograficznym systemem. Muszę znaleźć drogę do serweru, uzyskać dostęp do płyty głównej systemu. O Boż. Gdzie tu jest wyłącznik? Neczka, mówiłaś, że przy tablicy... Rzeczywiście wygląda inaczej.
Hey, Agent Jensen, nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board.
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation?
O, teraz
A
będzie
bunch of
widać.
their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. God, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom.
Close my eyes, but
At
all
least
I
that's
see
what they
is
say,
strings of
or
coke
what their
swirling on my
actions
lids.
appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say
I'd love
Janus
to get a look at
runs
the bomb test myself, but
while others think there is no
Listen to me.
Second,
Straszny harmider
No
ogólnie.
wiem.
Weź sobie popatrz na tą tablicę i ogólnie tutaj będzie się to chyba zmieniać.
Aha, ciekawe. To znaczy ja o tą resztę też zapytam, ale już w następnym odcinku. To też ja bardzo dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Jeśli materiał się spodobał, prosimy zostawić lajka. Jeśli macie jakieś pytania bądź sugestie, z radością przeczytam je wszystkie w komentarzu. Ja ze swojej strony jeszcze raz dziękuję, życzę miłego dnia, jak i do zobaczenia.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.